Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is overdue for a trailer. Marvel's Spider-Man is a series of action-adventure video games developed by Insomniac Games and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment for PlayStation consoles and Microsoft Windows. Based on characters appearing in Marvel Comics publications, the games are inspired by the long-running comic book lore, while additionally deriving from various adaptations in other media. The series principally follows protagonists Peter Parker and Miles Morales, who fight crime in New York City as Spider-Men while dealing with the complications of their civilian lives. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is an upcoming action-adventure video game based on the Marvel Comics character of the same name, developed by Insomniac Games and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. It is the third overall entry in the Marvel's Spider-Man series, acting as a sequel to Marvel's Spider-Man 2018, as well as a direct continuation of events from its DLC expansion The City That Never Sleeps and its spin-off Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales 2020. It is set to be released for PlayStation 5 in fall 2023. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 has been absent since its appearance in 2021. Trailers for the game are inevitable, but the question now is how long fans will have to wait to get their newest one. The fortunate part about the timing of a new trailer is that fans will probably see it coming from a mile away. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is being developed by the award-winning team at Insomniac responsible for 2018's Marvel's Spider-Man. Brian Intihar will be returning as creative director and Ryan Smith is back as game director. The duo have decades of experience between them, having worked on everything from the Resistance series through to Ratchet & Clank and Sunset Overdrive. Yuri Lowenthal and Najee Jeter are set to reprise their roles as Peter and Miles, respectively. It looks like the creative team that helped get Spider-Man, Miles Morales out the door will now be turning their attention to Insomniac's other project, Marvel's Wolverine. The Marvel's Spider-Man 2 release window has been set for fall 2023 by Sony in a post on the PlayStation blog, opens a new tab. That might seem like a long ways away, but Insomniac has been hella busy since it put out the first game in 2018. Not only did the studio release Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales as a PS5 launch title, which released alongside a remaster of the original game, it's also been hard at work on Ratchet & Clank, Rift Apart, one of the best PS5 games around right now. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is thought to have been in production for about a year, so Insomniac is giving itself plenty of time to develop a worthy sequel in 2023. With Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Insomniac says that it wants to deliver a compelling human story, one full of heart and humor that dives deep into the people behind the mask. Across the two existing games, we've seen Peter, 8 years into his career, and Miles, still green, but shown to be more than capable of picking up the mantle, demonstrate that they can protect New York when it needs it the most. What will be interesting to see is whether both heroes are able to share the same city or whether their ideological differences, and history with villains lurking in the shadows, will push them apart. The series began with Marvel's Spider-Man and its subsequent downloadable content, DLC, expansion The City That Never Sleeps, which released on the PlayStation 4 in late 2018. The game and its DLC were later collected together and released as a remastered version for the PlayStation 5 in November 2020 and Windows in August 2022. A direct spin-off title, Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales, was released on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 in November 2020 alongside Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered, with a Windows port released in November 2022. A sequel to the original game and the Miles Morales spin-off, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, 2023, is currently in development for the PlayStation 5. The series is also supported by other standalone titles, which share the same continuity with the Spider-Man games. Marvel's Iron Man VR, a standalone game developed by Camouflage and focused on the titular character, was released on the PlayStation VR in July 2020, with a MetaQuest 2 dated for November 2022. Marvel's Wolverine, a second standalone game developed by Insomniac Games and focused on the titular character, is currently in development for the PlayStation 5. The two currently released games in the Marvel Spider-Man series have been met with positive commercial success and critical acclaim, with praise for their narratives, characters, voice acting, graphics, and gameplay. The series has collectively sold more than 33 million copies worldwide. Various tie-in novels by Titan Books and comic books published by Marvel Comics have been released, expanding the game's universe. Insomniac's version of Peter Parker also appears in the comic book event Spider-Geddon, 2018, which designated the series as taking place on Earth 1048 in the larger Marvel Comics multiverse. Parker will also appear in the upcoming animated film Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse, 2023.